Hi guys, it's Neisha and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys the requirements of becoming a flight attendant. So I'm going to give you most of the requirements I'm giving you is for regional airlines because that's mainly what I know. So for most airlines, this is general, you have to be 21 years old to become a flight attendant. Some airlines, some regional airlines mainly, allow you to be 19. But most of the time you have to be 21 to become a flight attendant. And you also have to be maximum height, the accept is for regional airlines, 5 feet 10.5 inches. So, and that's because our aircrafts are quite small. So if you're like 6 feet, it's quite difficult for you and you'll be uncomfortable being on a plane for such a long period of time. So just the maximum height for regional is 5 feet 10.5 inches. And you also have to be able to sit in a jump seat. So I know for my airline, the jump seat is 21 inches wide. So you have to be able to pass the jump seat test. So number 2, you must have a valid passport. This is for any airline. You must have a valid passport to be a flight attendant because you're traveling a lot and you're not solely traveling domestic. Sometimes you travel internationally, like Canada, the Bahamas, Europe. So you must have a valid passport. So before applying, please apply for a passport. I know I applied for my passport last year, January. And that's when I started applying to other airlines as well, because I wanted to make sure when I went to that face-to-face interview, I already had my passport. Because nothing's worse than being like getting there, then saying, oh, I don't have a passport, then getting sent home. And please make sure the name on your passport matches the name on your social, matches the name on your IDs, because that's the name you're going to be giving to the company. So a lot of jobs, all your names on your IDs, they must match. So please get that together. So third thing, you must be able to have a flexible schedule. You must be able to work nights, weekends, holidays, because you're not guaranteed one set schedule throughout your whole time. Once you get seniority within a company, you can bid for what you want. But starting off, especially being on reserve, you get whatever they give you. You can bid for days off that you would like, but you're not guaranteed weekends off. You're not guaranteed holidays off. So make sure don't apply to the company and say, oh, I can't work that day. No. Before you apply, be sure that you can like work with whatever they give you. This is a big thing because a lot of people, they don't understand the consequences of having tattoos all over your body. For me personally, I don't have any visible tattoo. I have one tattoo and it's nowhere anyone can see unless I want that person to see. So if you have tattoos from your, from right here, basically going down, from your knee down, that's considered visible tattoo. From your neck, on your neck, in the back of your neck, behind your ears, your face, all that's considered visible tattoos. You're not allowed to have any visible tattoos being a flight attendant because that's very unprofessional within the industry. So if you have it, I require you not to apply or get it removed, get it covered up, and do something. But once they see that tattoo, you're done with it. So don't waste your time and go to training and then one day you slip up and then the tattoo gets shown, because then you get sent home and you just wasted time going there knowing that you had a visible tattoo. Like, I have friends that get tattoos. I know family members that get a lot of tattoos, and I always ask them, like when they tell me, oh, I'm gonna go get a tattoo, and they said, say where, like, what kind of job are you expecting to get once you get a tattoo in that location? Because a lot of companies, a lot of professional companies, they're not going to hire you if you have any tattoos that they can see. Fifth thing, you must be able to pass the drug test. So if you know you be high like a kite on the weekends, no, you can't. Don't be a flight attendant, because that's not allowed in the industry. You must be able to pass the drug test. And even after you pass the drug test and then you go to training and everything, once you're on the line, they can like randomly select you. Like, what you got off a trip and you're supposed to go home or whatever, they can come and grab you and like give you a paper and be like, you've been selected to do a drug test. Go to this location, and you have 1 hour to get that done. So you must be able to pass the drug test. And once you go to that face-to-face interview, I know for myself, soon after I finished the face-to-face and they said, you got the job, I had to do my fingerprinting and I had to go across the street and get my drug test done. So it's not like you have time to get it out your system. No. Before applying for the job, make sure the system is clean. Next, flight attendant doesn't start with a very high pay scale, so make sure you have all your bills sorted out and everything, because when you start, and a lot of people don't get this, when you start, you're not getting paid a lot of money. Once you're at the company for a period of time, your pay will go up, but just starting off, you're not making a lot of money in the industry. So make sure your bills, you have some ways to cover your bills, and especially when you're in training, because a lot of training is not paid for. So make sure you know how to cover your bills when you're away, have money to get food and stuff like that. Before becoming a flight attendant, sit down, write up all your expenses, then look at the pay scale for the company that you're applying for, and just say to yourself, can I handle this? A lot of people, they do it, they complete training, they get on the line, then they know they can't. Especially when you have to relocate. Oh, that's another thing. Make sure you're able to relocate. Don't say, yes, I can relocate, and after, when it's time to get based, you say, no, oh no, I can't move here. Or you start complaining. That is not good. Once you say, yes, I'm willing to relocate, you have to go to wherever they send you. You get a choice. Because some companies, they have like options and you can pick your first preference, your last preference, or whatever like that. But most companies, it's seniority based. So if you wanted to be based in Boston, and most people, and you're like the youngest in your class and everybody else want to go to Boston, you better be prepared to go the next state or wherever it is that's open, that has open space. So make sure you're willing to relocate. And like I said, for expenses, when you get out of training, you're gonna have to get a crash pad, or if you don't want to get an apartment, and that's still money out your paycheck. You got to think about your insurance, health insurance and stuff like that, because that's coming out your paycheck. If you decide to get health insurance and dental insurance with your company. So make sure you look at everything before applying. Don't apply to the job. Like, don't leave your current job and apply for a full-time job. Then be like, oh, this is not what I expected. Because I just told you what to expect. I didn't tell you everything. I'll do another video like being more detailed, but these are like the basic requirements of being a flight attendant. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.